got my divorce, I met someone that checked a lot of boxes for me. I said to myself, I'm probably not going to get with anybody because I don't want to mess with a single mother. I don't want women with kids. I'm 40 years old. I already did that. My oldest, she's 20 years old. She's not my biological. I met her when she was 3 years old. And, I raised that girl. I raised her, not as if she was my own. I raised her because she's my own. I took on that responsibility. You feel me? And I got a 15-year-old biological daughter and I got a 10-year-old biological daughter. And that's what we're going to be talking about on today's show. Them getting introduced to my new lady. What's going on, fellas? Welcome to another episode on the channel. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video today, as this is always a safe space for men and fathers to come and congregate and give advice and take advice as well. We gotta understand how to listen to each other. It's not a blueprint to this fatherhood game, but it is certain things you do, certain things I do that we can co-op the thing. That's what this channel is all about. And like I said, I appreciate you guys clicking in the video. Just hit me with a like as well. Just tap that like button. Don't cost you anything, man. The thing is, man, I am in a transitional moment in my life. A lot of you guys are probably in transitional moments. If it's at a job or a divorce or you getting married, man, shout out to you. Congratulations if you are getting married. The thing is, I got a divorce last year and my thing is still transitioning right now. And I'm trying to get used to actually, being with my girls, because I have all girls. I'm trying to get used to seeing them half the time. Like I said on previous videos, man. The thing is, look, I talk to my children on FaceTime a lot. I never talked to them on FaceTime before I moved out of the house. You know what I mean? And that's a little challenging because we'd be just on the phone, and I'm used to being there. I was there with them every day of their lives. And that transition part has a lot to do with the new love of my life. I know a lot of you's like, man, you just got a divorce last year. You in love again, man? You gonna do it again? Look, at the end of the day, I did not plan this. You don't plan love, people. You do not plan love. The thing is, when I got my divorce, I met someone that checked a lot of boxes for me. I said to myself, I'm probably not going to get with anybody because I don't want to mess with a single mother. I don't want women with kids. I'm 40 years old. I already did that. My oldest, she's 20 years old. She's not my biological. I met her when she was 3 years old. And, I raised that girl. I raised her, not as if she was my own. I raised her because she's my own. I took on that responsibility. You feel me? And I got a 15-year-old biological daughter and I got a 10-year-old biological daughter. And that's what we're going to be talking about on today's show. Them getting introduced to my new lady. All right, folks, I don't know if you guys have been through this. Go in the comment section and let me know how it went for you. But me and my lady, we did this pretty smoothly, and, introducing another woman to my children, that was very, very uncomfortable. And when I say uncomfortable, I mean it was nerve-wracking. And me and their mother did agree to, if we was to get with someone, they would have to meet either me or her, and we gave each other that grace. And, I was talking to this woman for probably a good 7 months at the time. They met her on Father's Day this year in June. And shout out to her. She is a soldier. because she was very, very nervous. She has no kids. Like I told you guys, I'm not messing with anybody with kids. And I found like a needle in a haystack because, especially in our community, it's hard to find a woman without kids. And, it's even harder to find one without kids and be about something, check all your boxes. And she was pretty nervous, man. I mean, her nerves was shot. And if she's watching this video, you know who I'm talking about. And if she's watching the video, she will confirm for you if she want to go down in the comment section and let you know. But yeah, man, I was nervous of her meeting my ex-wife. They did it on FaceTime. And, it was a little bit awkward, but it went through pretty smoothly. I just wanted to give my ex-wife the grace to know who her children is going to be around, right? And then the day came where she met my little girls. Now, she talked to them on FaceTime before, and her and my 10-year-old are like two peas in a pod. They mesh great together. The 15-year-old Duchess, she's team mom, because she was like, look, I don't mind if you have someone else, but she's going to have to meet mommy first. And I said, we already got that squared away. And, she was a little standoffish at first. But as time went on, we actually took them to this water park during the summer. I think it was in August. And, it was just me, my lady, and the girls, the two girls, because the grown one, she has a boyfriend. She does her own thing. But yeah, man, we went to Kalahari up in Pennsylvania, and, we had a great time there where, they got to know each other a little bit more and, started to develop some type of bonding, but right now, they are pretty much good. We just left her crib. She lives in New Jersey. Yes, it's a long distance relationship too. Woo, man, that's another video right there. But yes, man, we went up there. We had a nice time at Mall of America, and they did some ice skating. We went to the little amusement park, and she got to really hone in on my girls. We went bowling a couple of times, went top golfing. So they met her probably about 4 or 5 times by now, right? And I believe I'm going to marry this woman. So that's very important for my children to get to know the new woman in my life. And I really wanted to tell that story to you guys because it's a lot of cases out here where, the new girlfriend and the ex-wife or the baby mother, they don't get along. I seen this video where this woman came knocking on this woman's door, and, I guess the woman had put hands on the child. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? That's another thing. It's like, it's a thin line when it comes to being a step parent. I was a step parent, right? And when I met my then 3-year-old stepdaughter, she was wild. I mean, she was like Tasmanian devil. I mean, energy was on 100, right? But I know I couldn't have said anything. You know what I mean? I allowed my then girlfriend to, and future wife and future ex-wife, to lead that. You know what I mean? And she let me in probably after a year. And she's like, look, you're her father. You know what I mean? Do what you do. Discipline her the way you need to. I trust you. And that's what I did. And I raised her ever since. So at the end of the day, man, it's not a blueprint to it. Like I said, different strokes for different folks. If you're the type of father that would not allow your new woman to discipline your children, hey, I'm all for it. I'm for it. If you are a father who would allow that, I'm all for it as well. The thing is, it's different things. And the number one person that you have to really, cater to in this situation is the ex, because if my ex-wife met a dude. I have all girls. And the fear for women is the new woman disrespecting their kids or putting their hands on their kids, right? But for men, it's a little bit different, baby. We look at the worst case scenario, you doing something to my little girls. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. That's the number one thing, because you can't trust these dudes out here, man. It's a lot of these young girls where their mother brought men into the house and the men started to abuse the girl. And we're not going to have that here. I trust my ex-wife to the umph power to protect those children, and her decisions is I value her decision making. And yes, I will be meeting that man, and we probably will go play some pool or something. You're going to know me, buddy. You're going to know who I am. I have a 10-year-old, 15-year-old, and a 20-year-old. They're damn near grown, and it's not going down like that. I'm sorry. You're going to know me. My father always told me a man should know the man who is going to be around his children, period. And yes, we are going to have some drinks. I'm going to know who you are. We're going to play pool. I'm going to have my number. You're going to have your number. We're going to be best of friends because you're around my little girls, period. So that's how my new lady met my children. Y'all go down in the comment section and tell me your stories. Tell me if you had any, incidents that occurred trying to, bring your children and your new woman together. Tell me the stories, baby. Give some advice. Take some advice as well. I appreciate you guys coming to the video today, and always make your priorities your responsibility and make your responsibility your priorities. That's the only way you can become the best dad ever. It's some videos just popped up here on the screen, goes more in depth in the channel. And we talk about a lot of topics here, baby, when it comes to fatherhood. I appreciate you guys. Y'all make sure that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and be safe out there and love your children. I'm out. Peace.